Hello, good evening. I'm Claire Petulengro. Well, you know that because it's my page. And I've been page hopping tonight from private members to Derek Akora's page. And now I'm back home where I belong. Of course, private members is where it's all really happening. If you're not a private member, then as a reminder, here's how you can join. Get on over to clairepetulengro.tv, which is my website and also home to my Bella B gemstone shop, where you can buy absolutely everything I ever wear. Home of my Zodiac scrolls, home of the 18 books that I've written, where you can also buy, what else? My organic essential oils from Italy. And you can join my private members club or book a one-to-one private reading with me. Let me just bring up a banner because gone are the days where I was on this morning and I used to get things put up for me. Now I have to do all of the work myself. Let's have a little look. I'm just about to bring up a banner. Keep commenting, and then I will, let's have a little look, be back to talk to you. I can't find it. There you go. We'll just do that one for now. There you go. I like to have something running across the screen. Shall we give me a little bit of a more branding? Let's have a little look. We're not in a hurry, are we? It's my page. It's fine. Let's have that. I like that. There you go. Let's move that way. Hold on. That way. Is that better? No. That's it. There we go. I look so much better in that photograph. Do you prefer it blonde or a bit darker? I don't know. But that is a reminder, of course, that you can buy the Claire Petulengro Romany Gypsy Tarot cards, and I will even sign the pack of tarot cards for you. You can even join my tarot card course where you can learn to read the cards just like me for yourself or for other people as well. So there's the tarot cards, all available on my website. And here I am in a very hot front room in Brighton tonight, actually. Bernadette Taylor, good evening to you. Hello, beautiful. It's Bernadette Taylor. How are you doing? You're at work, all shut, so can see you a bit. Nice to see you. How was your day? The sun came out today, didn't it? We had rain yesterday, but now the sun has come out. Don't forget, as a quick reminder, guys, did you know that you can send stars during this live to help support me and grow my page and community? And your support means everything, so thank you. Wilma Vass, gorgeous lady, love talking to you. Margaret Charlton, my crazy Leo, how are you? Lynn Butler, Lauren Moss, Jenny Jury. Wilma, you didn't miss anything, really. Here I am, indeed. I had to refill my water. I didn't fancy a cup of tea in the end, so there we go. How's your week been so far? You've got over hump day. You'll be ready for next week's full moon. I think it's on Thursday. And so now it's all about getting to the weekend, I think, isn't it? I've been getting ready for lots of birthdays. My son, Paris, is going to be 21 on Saturday. I know. I don't look old enough to have a 21-year-old, do I? And even he was saying, Mum, I can't believe I'm 21. He's not going to be watching this. So I've got him a nice wet, dry shaver to get rid of all the stubble that those 21-year-old gets. He's very handsome and a gorgeous boy, and an absolute blessing to me. I love him. So, and I love a birthday, of course. Not only do I love a birthday because it drains me of my bank account, but I also love a birthday, of course, because when we have our birthday, it means the sun has come back round to where it was when we were born. So it fills us with solar energy, and it gives us the energy to do all of the things that we can't 6 months previous when the sun is furthest away from our chart. Hello, Paula Lloyd. And can we all say a late happy birthday to Dawn Rose, please? She's just had her birthday and is a loyal and gorgeous follower that I love having on here. Margaret Charlton, you've got a 21-year-old grandson. I bet you don't look old enough, do you? I want to ask you, good evening, Helen. How are you doing? I want to ask you, do you know any facts about the esoteric or about astrology that perhaps you can teach all of us tonight? Is there something or a fact that you found in your possession that got you interested into tuning in to people like me What was the fact that got you? Was it aliens that got you into astrology? Maybe, this is really off the wall here, it was religion, because after all, although many religions claim that they don't have a belief in astrology, astrology is rooted in religion. And just as in the Vatican in Rome, you will see not just maths, religion, physics, you will see astrology on the walls when you gaze above as well. They're all interlocked. And that's another fact that I believe as well, which is that everything in this world is joined together. It's all matter, isn't it, guys? And maybe that's what's brought us all here together tonight as one, wanting to know how your future's going, wanting to make peace with your past. And with the sun in the very practical sign of Virgo, now is the time, guys, to fix those very problems which are a weight on our back. Mark Tomo Thomas, update us all, please, or update me, darling, and let me know how you're doing. Congratulations that you're going to be a daddy again. I bet you're excited. And how are your plans going? Let me know everything, please. Margaret Charlton says, I just turned 62 in August. Deborah, my cousin, the celebrity clairvoyant and astrologer, is down on Blackpool Pleasure Beach at the moment. If you are in Blackpool, let me know. Maybe you can go in and say hello to her as well. Shah Hegarty, I haven't seen you in an age. Welcome back to my page. Nice to see you here, my darling. So one of the most important facts about astrology, guys, is its age, because the first writings about the stars date back 5,000 years in the form of clay tablets, which recorded all of the planetary motions observed by the priests in actual fact. So the movement of the stars for priests and astrologers, of course, was really about translating. And translating is what I do as well. I look at the position of the planets and I cast a chart, the transits, as we call it, to see what the astrological lineup is when I write your stars, which you get right here on my page. Can I just ask you guys as well, if you know somebody that would like to join this live, please do tag them in it. And please, please help me get to 10,000 followers if you can. Please go to the top of the page and invite people to like my page. It doesn't cost you a penny. Other astrological facts that I had for you as well. Let's have a little look. I had something really good here as well to tell you. Dating back to ancient times and perhaps even beyond, astrology was actually born from the realization of a relationship between the seasons. And you've heard me talk about the seasons in tarot cards, haven't you? Which a lot of tarot card readers don't, which is strange because it actually goes back to the Babylonian times and the apparent movement of the stars as well, leading for us to really work out what they mean. So these considerations then are primarily an astronomical practice about the chart and the seasons. It's a hypothesis that the stars' movements are the course of what we do, what we feel, what has been, and what will become as well. And that's why with my tarot cards, I went back to the Babylonian meanings as well. Now, I'm just looking for my tarot cards. Should we do some readings? What do you think? Make sure, please, that you like, follow, and share my page. Help me get to 10,000 followers. What I would like is I would like to know where you are in the world, what star sign you are. Do you have a specific problem that you'd like me to help you with tonight? Or perhaps you'd just like me to draw a card or look into my crystal ball for you. I've seen a name there that I'm already drawing a card from. Let's have a little look. I'm picking Shah Hegarty. Hello, Shah Hegarty. I picked the 5 of Swords for you, which shows you're feeling deflated but elated at the moment. You're a Piscean. Of course, Pisceans, they feel things to the very core of their soul, don't they? I've said it before and I'll say it again. Pisces is the most psychic sign in the zodiac. Shah, it's up to you at the moment which way things go. So you can draw on the positive or you can fall into the negative. It's your choice. It's up to you what you do. But I do know that you're processing a few things at the moment, which some of them include problems which aren't yours. The family you come from, the people that you've left behind in your life, you need to cut that cord and create the life you want to lead. You're too busy looking back at who you've got to copy rather than being the original cast yourself. So cast a new die, Shah, if you can, please, because what you'll realize is that you are already the person that people look up to. And so for me, it's about you, with the little people that look up to you, deciding how you're going to rewrite the rules. Listen, our family, our parents, our ancestors that we love, and that you all ask about to spiritualists, they don't always have the answers. They're just trying to get it right as much as we are. And my belief for all of us out there is sometimes we've got to take the best of the people that we love and leave the bad traits behind. We all know, don't we, when I deal with clients that come from different religions, where perhaps our aunts and uncles, our parents or grandparents don't feel that we're living by their religion or their beliefs, that maybe we look at their beliefs and think, well, that's not right anymore, or I could alter that. So sometimes we need to repaint things, don't we? And Shah, I feel a new painting of your life is in order now. Honeybee has come in. Are you excited for your birthday, Honeybee?
Mm-hmm.
You're very excited. Do you want to say, do you want to say hello?
I'm a bit annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
Because basically I was in town with you.
I'm laughing.
Really nice pair of jeans.
Right.
And then you put them back.
Right, that's okay. Okay, so apparently we went shopping and Honeybee saw some things. Thank you, says Shah Haggerty. I'm trying to do a live here and you're talking about shopping. Really?
You asked me my birthday once.
Never work with children or animals, honestly.
I'm not a child, I'm a human.
Come and say hello quickly. My daughter's doing a headstand.
At the moment, so I don't really...
Would you want to come and give a wave quickly?
Wave.
Okay, well, you either have to go back into the other room because I can't do a live with you doing a headstand. And I'll make a hot chocolate after the live. How is that?
Okay, I'm going.
Okay. Sorry, we just have to wait just a moment for my daughter to go out of the room.
God,
Deborah says she'll treat you when she sees you. Seriously, Honeybee, because I would like to concentrate on everybody else now. You doing a headstand with your butt showing does not do it. Okay. Give a wave.
No, don't pull me in.
Okay, love you. Thank you very much. If you'd like to do something useful, you could make me a cup of tea. Best way to get rid of children, isn't it? It is to ask them to make you a cup of tea, isn't it? That works every single time. Honeybee's birthday is on the 26th of October, when she's going to become a teenager at the grand old age of 13. And 4 days later, I follow her when I'm going to become 50. There you go. Shall we do another reading, guys? But listen, I like a chat as well. Fill me in on what you've been doing, because there's a full moon next week, isn't there? So I think we need to be thinking about how we can prepare for that by, what do you want to rip the plaster of in your life? What do you want to get rid of, deal with, and throw in the past? Let me know. It's when you do things like that, isn't it? You think, did I shave my armpits? I did. It's okay. I can do that because I know I did. But look, if it's good enough for Julia Roberts, that is fine. Okay, let me have some more water and let's go on. You can tell I've done 2 lives before this, can't you? It's okay. It's not this morning. It's just me. So, Shah, you've been studying for my driving and my ex. For my driving my ex. My driving my ex. Shah, explain more about that, please. I would like to know. Let's have a little look at Natalie Murphy, shall we? Let me get a little bit into the zone, shall we? Natalie Murphy, hello. I think I picked a card for you before. You're lucky, because here I am. I'm coming back to you. Here I am. I've got the world card undignified at the moment, which shows the world was in the palm of your hands, my darling. But at the moment, you have felt that it's not in your control. But we know with the world card that everything comes back round. So actually, you're rebuilding a life at the moment, Natalie, and you're doing a very good job. All you need to do is stay on the path. And I don't know whether I've said this to you before. I think I've done a reading for you, maybe even this week, actually, on Derek's or on mine. I think you just got to stay insistent on the path you're in. And I think sometimes you're emotionally blackmailed by others. Shall we have a look at the forecast for all Leos? I think we should. So, Leo, I can see that many of your sign have not been feeling as strong as they should. But instead of focusing on what you've wanted, you've been spending your valuable time getting involved in the dramas of others. Change this and start as you mean to go on. Next year, the full moon brings reflection on what you want and also on what went wrong in an important relationship in your life. So you're processing as well as the other Leos in the zodiac as well. Pat Taylor says, my youngest is 31 on October the 22nd. So you're within our party zone there. Absolutely love that. I really, really do. Hello. Do you make me a cup of tea? It's the oldest one coming now. Do you want to give a wave, please? Because if my children keep coming in, go on. This is Lulu Bella. Say hello, Lou. A little quick hello. No? You do look very beautiful. Come and say hello. Come on. Come on. Come on. Little, no, with the face.
No.
With the face. Come on. I feel like that's Austin Powers, isn't it? Come on. Come on. Come to Dada. Come to Mama. What do they say in Austin Powers? This is Lulu. You don't see her on screen. Come on. No, just the face in there. Show them the eyes. Show them the eyes. Okay. There you go. Can you see? Just come next to my face. There you go. This is Lulu. You can tell by the eyeliner that she's from the Petulengro family, can't you? Off you go now. Can you make me a cup of tea, please? Thank you very, very much. I'm never going to get a cup of tea off my children, am I? Let's go on to somebody else. Debbie Templeton, please. I want to wait for you to reply. Have I done a reading for you? I don't think I have. Let's go on to you. Okay. What's wrong with the children? That full moon energy, they never normally do that on a live, do they? But there they are. So let's do a Virgo forecast for everybody, and let's pick a card for Debbie Templeman. Okay. Well, Debbie Templeman, for you, I've got the Page of Wands, which shows that where younger people are concerned and a younger male in the family, you may have been worried about them and their way of thinking. They may have felt a little bit emotionally vulnerable, but they are going to come out. There is a light at the end of the tunnel from the journey they've been on. I also feel that where an older male influence in the family is concerned, that you may worry how a younger male will be led astray or overly influenced by an older male around you. Is this a dad pull where perhaps a younger male's dad is taking them on a path that you don't want them to? Because actually they're going to be more like you and come through. Is this him? Is this your son? Because actually I see somebody who's going to do really, really well. And he really does remind me in many ways of the Page of Wands as well. But where his education is concerned, Debbie, I would say that he's got to follow his heart and not what other people in the family want him to do. And I think by processing that, it's not going to be a short journey. It's going to be a very, very long journey. But I think really it's got to come from his heart and not what everybody else tells him to do. Don't fight the male figure or the dad in the life, because he's very pig-headed, very stubborn. But things are going to come through if you just stay stoic to who you are. I'd like to go deeper in that with a personal reading for you at some point. Let's go on. A teacher, I was going to say, he's not a Virgo himself, is he? What is he? Or has he just got your Virgo temperament from being your son? I don't quite know. Let's have a little look. Okay. Who's the teacher? That's what I want to know. I'd like to know more about this, Debbie, as well. So fill me in on what I've told you and where that fits into what I've said as well. He's a Virgo as well, or you're a Virgo? Is your son a Virgo as well? That's what I want to know. Debbie, give me some more information on what I've just told you. If you type and tell me the meaning behind what I've said, I'm going to read the Virgo forecast. Does that sound good? Well, for you Virgos, some of the things you want, your son is a Virgo as well. Oh, I got a cup of tea. So he is a Virgo as well. I thought that. I really did. Okay. Thank you. Look, I got a cup of tea. Is it a Gogglebox cup? I've got a Gogglebox cup and a cup of tea. That's really rare. Thank you. I love you so much. Are you doing the kitchen, you and your sister? You've got like 20 minutes left to do it. But I love you. Thank you so much. So we've got that, haven't we, Debbie? Yeah, he's got to stay stoic to what he does. That's really interesting. I like that. I really like that. For all of you Virgos out there, Debbie, tell us more about that. For all of you Virgos out there, and I'm so sorry about the interruption from my children. Virgos, some of the things that you want don't seem to be sitting well with your loved ones, but they will if you would stand up for your dreams instead of skirting around your ambitions. That links for him as well, doesn't it? No half measures, but focus on what you want and then work with determination to make your dreams become a reality. Anything is possible with the current lineup, my Virgo friends. I love that. Now, please welcome tonight as well the very gorgeous Lesley Anthony. I can't say anything about the necklace I'm wearing because we haven't got any left. They're for private members. But we have got some amazing new products. And Lesley has been working so hard with Sammy Norcup. You all know who Sammy Norcup is now, don't you? And refilling our shop with new stuff. Now, it's not completely done yet, but Lesley and I, our shop, My Bella Bee, is currently getting restocked with some really exciting new things. So keep your eyes on our shop by going to my website, clairepetulengro.tv. Christine says, "Hi, honey, you never took long enough for a cuppa." Oh, I am now. Don't worry, I am. Oh, she makes a good cup of tea. In the Romani language, a cup of tea, our language, because my family come from India generations ago, we call it Pirmingri. And although our language isn't exact the Sanskrit tribe, it's very similar. And my Pirmingri is kushti. My cup of tea is nice. If you want to ask any questions tonight, if you would like to know what gemstones you should get your own Claire Petulengro, either bamboo or stainless steel glass filled bottle with, then please ask her, or ask her about the right gemstones for addiction, for love, for study. She's here tonight, and she's probably got a nice glass of wine and a salmon salad, knowing her. No, it's PG Tips, Lesley. I love PG Tips. Earl Grey, but I ran out. I'm going to go for Susan Carey at the moment, please. And then I know who I'm coming for next as well. So let's give them a really good shuffle. Okay. So what I've picked for you, my darling Susan, is the Seven of Cups. And as you can see with the Tree of Life on here, cups are all about love. You're asking about love, and it's all about choices. I'm afraid, Susan, the problem that I have with you at the moment is you want to make choices in love, but you don't know what's in your heart as to who the perfect person would be. So it's a little bit, we talk about a cup of tea, don't we? It's a little bit like me asking which tea's your favorite if you haven't tasted all the teas or you've never had a cup of tea. And for you, I think you've only experienced a certain kind of love, Susan. And my feeling is that you need to go back to the drawing board and open up your horizons as to what kind of a partner would be right for you. I'm not saying, Susan, for 1 second that you've been taught some bad habits. But I'm going to grab my crystal ball for you now. And I almost get the feeling, and look, there's a sun there next to you. I assume it's your son in the picture. But I get this real feeling for you, Susan, that you are a bit naive in love. And I want to take you back to almost being a child again and thinking about you asking yourself, what kind of a person do I want? What kind of a lover would I want? Because I think at the moment you'd be in danger of making the wrong choices if you didn't go back to the drawing board to asking your heart what you need rather than what's available. But of course, what cups relate to, and I teach this in my tarot card course, do we know? Can anyone out there tell me what season cups relate to? Because if you can, I'll be really impressed. Cups relate, I'm going to wait for a second. What season do you think cups relate to in tarot cards? Any of you out there who are on my course who can remember? Come on, I'm going to wait for one comment there. Let's have a look and see what you say. It is June, July, and August, guys. That is the season it relates to. And that's when love is looking really good for you, my darling. You need to go back to the drawing board. You really do. Not in the fact of what choices you make, but in what choices can be better than anything ever before. Summer, says Sarah T. Weston. Well done. And cups do relate to emotions, Pat Taylor. I bow down to you all. I'm very, very impressed. I really, really am. The Carmen Ingram, you're rocking it. Or we could do little tests, couldn't we, with the tarot cards to see what you get from them. Indeed, we could. What are you all having for dinner then? Lesley, what have you had for dinner tonight? Let me know. Summer, well done, Sherry. See, your messages come through quite late. is the problem. Could you please make sure that you like, follow, share my page? Also that you tag the page as well. Susan, did that help a little bit? I hope I don't feel like I'm being too mothering and condescending. Oops, look, that's stuck on there. Let's have a look. I want to know where you are, what you had for dinner, and try and keep my children out the front room tonight. It's that full moon, I tell you. Sausage, egg, beans, and chips. That sounds lovely, Pat Taylor. Okay, keep messaging. I had tomato and mozzarella with basil and balsamic vinegar. Okay. So, just come off the beach, says Sarah, with the dog. So I haven't made anything yet. Oh, chicken chow mein, homemade. Hello, Jane Barber. So Lesley went out and had a pub lunch. Oh, I like the sound of that. Quite late. Crab and prawn. See, always nice seafood is Lesley. Crab and prawn brioche with salad garnish and seasoned French fries. Oh, I could do with that. Southend-on-Sea, not eaten yet, but possibly chicken korma. Oh, you're making me hungry again. I'm going to eat again later. A bacon grill and hash browns. Spaghetti bolognese. I could eat all of this. That sounds absolutely lovely. I think it's something to do with being a gypsy. Ask my cousin, Deborah Petulengro. We love talking about food. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. I wake up in the mornings and I ask my daughters when I wake them up, what should we have for dinner tonight? And they're like, Mum, how can you ask that? We don't know what we want for dinner. We haven't had breakfast yet. But I wake up thinking about what I'm going to cook later in the day. Oh, Sherry, that sounds so posh. Prawn jambalaya in Kent. Is there like a trend for different parts of the country that we're in? Dawn Rose, special chow mein, I'm there. Jane Barber, London has cheesy chicken. How do you have cheesy chicken? I'd like the recipe for that, please, and salad. Corned beef hash, Margaret, I could do that. I would do a cookbook. Honestly, I absolutely love, love, love cooking. Love all these things. I've got loads of secret plans, which is why I was a bit absent before. My Mexican lodger is cooking. Smells fantastic, but no idea what it is. Oh, send them over. They can cook some Mexican for me. Oh, I love hearing all about that. I really, really do. Okay, let me pick somebody now. Okay, so Gail says, I'm an Aquarian, forward thinking, a little bit eccentric at times, same star sign as Robbie Williams. So at times you feel like you're crazy, but you're not. And as a Pisces sun, you're going to be at loggerheads. You're next door to each other in the zodiac. So you love each other with a passion, but you both like to tell each other what to do. Now you're at loggerhead over his decisions. So without drawing a card, what I can say is it's like we all have to do when you love somebody and they're stubborn, is you've got to make them think that your good ideas are their ideas, really, isn't it? So here's your son. He's a King of Cups, undignified. You love him, but at the moment you don't like everything that he's doing. Gail, explain to me, spot on you're saying. Just explain to me, Gail, trying to control his decisions at the moment because you know what's best for him. How can you expect him to take your opinion and your advice when he hasn't yet gone through the experience to believe that advice? It's a little bit like the bird, isn't it? When you leave the cage open, guys, and the bird will return if the cage door is open. But he's feeling penned in, and if you say black, he will say white. And so I think for the moment, you've almost got to let him make those bad choices, because I do feel that he's going to stumble and fall a little bit either way, which means if he's going to go into something and pull out of it, and I'm talking 2 things that your son will do that he'll reverse and pull out of. But don't be frightened, because time and age is on his side. But if he's going to if he's going to change his mind twice, your son, and the 3rd thing he will go for by next summer, because we all know cups relate to summer, then if he's going to change his mind twice, if those decisions are yours, that's your mistake that you've made him do. So what I suggest you do is you show him that your decisions that you make for your life are successful for you, so that you prove by your way of thinking that your processing works. Then he can come to you. But first, he has to fail on his own. And I don't think he'll fail. I just think he'll realize that what he was going into is clearly not in his long-term interests. You said, yes, I understand. I'm having trouble letting them go. Can I ask you a really strange question? Is what he's talking about going into at the moment got no financial future in it? Because that's a feeling that I'm getting. And I think you know that he will need a really secure future. Because my feeling is that that's the key. Okay? That's my feeling that I'm getting. Let me know. Let me know, guys. And I'm going to have some more of my cup of tea in a goggle box cup. Really classy, isn't it? Okay, yes. Okay, tell me more, Gail. I like to get feedback as well, because one of the things I have trouble with when I'm live is that I can't hear you. I can't talk to you. So you're saying yes. And while you type up some more information so we can all find out more, so people can see the way that I work with my readings, shall I read the Aquarius forecast for you all? Why don't I do that? Because pretty soon I'm going to have to go and do these girls some more food. I really am. Aquarians, show tact in all that you meet in the week ahead, or you could end up being misunderstood by the very names and faces that you need to help you. A new connection made through work makes you realize you've been doing what others think is right. Now it's time to follow your head and not the advice of others. That's what he's going to be feeling. Thursday of next week's full moon reveals what you've ignored for weeks. So Catherine Kelly says, hey Claire, you are so me. I wake up every morning and all I think about is food, glorious food. So I've just made a lovely homemade beef lasagna. Absolutely love that. I really, really do. Well, guys, I'm going to go and make my guys some food, and I'm going to come back on here on Saturday night. While I'm gone, could I ask you all to do me a huge favor? Do you think that you would consider taking 5 minutes for me, because I give up my time for free for you guys on here, just tonight, sparing a moment to inviting your friends to like and follow my page? There are numerous ways that you can do this. You can send an invite by clicking at the top of the page, or you can just cut and paste my address, Claire Petulengro 1. But it would mean the world to me to get to 10,000 followers, and I'm not getting there at the moment. And I hope that you think that I'm worth getting to 10,000 followers, because it doesn't cost you a penny. So help me make my dream come true before I reach my 50th birthday, and just spend 5 minutes, please, asking people to go to Claire Petulengro 1 and to like and follow my page. And then I promise I'll come back on Saturday night and give a stonker full bucket load of readings. And Gail Norris, in relation to what I said to you, you answer, he was earning good money, so I was right, working in Belgium, but finished when COVID started and came home. So it's about you wanting him to make the good money as well. Don't worry, Sarah Tink Weston, I will be live next week as well, and you can always join my private members club, and I will be popping on during days as well. But guys, I'm 50 next week. I've been a long time doing this. I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm hot, I'm tired, I've had a very long day, and please just either copy and paste Claire Petulengro 1, or have a look at the top of the page and ask all your friends. I'm only at like 8,600. Help me get there for my birthday. Have absolutely an amazing night. Loads and loads of love to all of you, and I will see you soon. There is no Lengro Late Night Live. They're all preparing for the paranormal show, which is coming in a few weeks' time. I'll see you soon. Love you all. Good night.